So welcome to day 3 of Vlogtober. It's Kimberly Cox from Redeeming Adventure. Hey, stop chewing on the Christmas tree. Okay, sorry about that. This is going to be one of those crazy vlogs, I have a feeling. But I did not get nearly what I wanted to get done today. And so we are going to go with my favorite sort of, I don't know how to word it. It's kind of what I always do, which is just kind of move everything to tomorrow and try over again. So today is Tuesday. I was supposed to go run errands today. I did make it to the store. As you can see, my living room is crazy messy because the kitty's been out here just getting in stuff. So I did make it to the store to get little kitty cat some food and some food for us. So, but that's about all I got accomplished today so far. My hope is that I can get some kid related stuff done here in a few minutes and then get them into bed at a decent time, and then that will leave me some time tonight to get some stuff done. So I've been trying to be really intentional about going to sleep and actually sleeping for the last few days, because I've been noticing that I'm headed toward burnout with everything that's going on. So it's kind of like every now and again, I have to remind myself that I'm human and I need to sleep. And I need to do all the things, and then I can go back to trying to do stuff and get everything done. So that will probably be it tonight. Will probably be a later night trying to get stuff accomplished. It's what it's looking like. So anyway, I'm gonna probably do in the next few days a video on how I use Notion. I like Motion. I like the Motion app. It's just right now I'm looking to spend money elsewhere on other things. One of those things where I'm like, okay, I could probably make Notion work in the ways that, it's not going to automatically reschedule my stuff, but in some ways, I feel like when I was using Motion for the little bit of time that I used it, everything was always getting rescheduled. So at this point, it's more of I need a rhythm more than a schedule, because a rhythm will allow me to work on stuff as long as I get it done that day. So instead of trying to figure out a time for everything and cram. Once I get time frames going in my head, unless it's an appointment or like kids' school or something like that, it starts to feel too restrictive. And then I start to dislike it. So having a rhythm, a routine, a way that, okay, we're gonna do this and this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen. Also having my check mark boxes that I can just check off and say, okay, I got this done today, I got that done today. That also helps. So, having my streaks, I was just watching this guy that's doing this Notion thing. And he was talking about having a streak box for studying. And I think that's genius. I also think that having check mark boxes is genius because, one, it allows you to check mark things off. So you could say, check, did that, and that feels good. It also allows you to see when you missed a day, and that can be good and bad. It can be good because on one hand, it kind of forces you to want to do it because you don't want that missed box. But also, if you tend to be on the side of beating yourself up over stuff sometimes, being mean to yourself, you have to be careful of that. So, okay, well, hopefully that part recorded. My alarm went off. Ooh, kitty, come here. You want to be on camera? Say hi. So I'll link the Notion video that I'm watching right now down below, and I'll also link, I watched the coolest video, 2 coolest, I'm gonna link them both, just because I think they're really cool. And yeah, so I watched one, which I found this new channel, and she is amazing. Like, she has 39, I think it is, videos on her channel. And I don't know if she's got more that she's just like put private, so that's all you can see is 39. But they started quite a while ago, and you could tell, you know, that she's tried some stuff, and, you know, but she got to 10,000 subs. I think it was May of this year. And 3 weeks after she hit 10,000, she hit 100,000. And I think that that is just awesome, because it just goes to show you that, like, you really can do it. And like she said what helped her was that she had other videos on her thing. And so she put in the work on every single video, thinking, what if this is the one? What if this is the one? What if this is the one that goes viral? And because she put in the work for it, people watched it and actually enjoyed watching them. And, you know, it made people want to subscribe to her, and her watch time went up and all that kind of stuff. So that makes me want to do better and more on my own channel here. And it also makes me want to do better, meaning have better topics and do better editing and kind of really treat this like it's the big deal that it is. So that is that. And then the last video that I'm going to go ahead and link for you, since today is apparently videos I watched today. Sounds good. I watched Mel Robbins' podcast. It was like 5 days ago, and she talks about the 6 words that can pull you out of any worrying spiral. And I think it is just the coolest thing ever. The 6 words, I'll spoiler alert if you do not want to hear it, if you'd rather watch her thing or listen to her thing. Again, I'm going to link it below. I'm going to give you a second to go ahead and hop off. Not going to hurt my feelings, and I'm not going to really put too much on the end of this. So pretty much this is going to be the end of this, because this is one of those done is better than perfect ones. So, but give it a minute. The 6 words are, what if it all works out? So anytime you're stressed, anytime you're worrying about something and you start going down that, oh my goodness, what happens if, you know, my kids were downstairs, and I live on the 3rd floor, and they were downstairs and together, but no adult with them. And I always get worried. I got a phone call and I couldn't get to it in enough time. It hung up, went to voicemail. And as I'm calling her back, it's going back to voicemail, because she was apparently leaving a voicemail that she didn't realize she was doing, because she hadn't hung up. And my brain starts going, oh my God, what happened? What worst case scenario after worst case scenario, right? But what if it all works out? Which most of the time it does. Most of the time, nothing, the worst case scenario does not happen. And there's a good portion of the time that the best case, or things turn out way better than we could imagine that they would. So that's some food for thought for you guys. Again, I'm Kimberly Cox. This is Redeeming Adventure. Vlogtober day 3. And tomorrow I promise to have a better planned out video for you guys. Have a good one.